Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are on our way to talk to Laura at the Basilisk Gate about her missing child that we hear might have been taken by a hag. So let's go find Laura.
You types don't care what goes on our street.
We'll talk to everyone else while we're here as well.
The thugs are getting bolder. My husband's been mugged twice this month, if you can believe it. You be safe out there. Can't trust a damn soul.
Huh.
If you're here to report something, don't bother. The fist don't give a damn.
Yeah, it's interesting that you have Fist everywhere. You've got these steel watchers everywhere, and yet people are still having regular trouble with muggings and whatnot. Like, isn't that the whole point? Is that it's supposed to be making the city safer? What are you doing?
If you have a problem, speak to one of the other Fist. A rabid warg organised this inventory, judging by the mess they've left me.
Ah, you're taking inventory. Got it. Codiciliary rules of engagement for the Flaming Fist. This thick tome has been hollowed out in a perfect square, exactly the size of a common flask. For now, all you see inside the book is a few pungent-smelling stains. Ah, that's why you're swaying weirdly. Are you drinking on the job? Doesn't specify that you have any sort of drunk effect, but I'm guessing so. You're also not Laura.
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago and hold it. You're not the builder, which means I've got no use for you.
I am not the builder, thank you. Is everyone in the neighborhood as friendly as you? Why do you need a carpenter so badly? No, but I'm still handy with a hammer and chisel. Why do you need a carpenter so badly?
Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice. And that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be going into carpentry. Sorry.
Come here. Don't you remember?
Yes. I mean, no. I mean,
Are you drunk? Is that what this is?
of course not. Simply tell me why you're here.
Hi, Laura.
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me. Why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days?
Alright. Yeah, there's something wrong with that fist, and it wouldn't surprise me if that's a hag's curse. Intentionally making her forget anything about Laura or her child. You're Laura, right? And your child is missing? Calm down, let the poor Flaming Fist alone. No, it's not any of my problem. You're Laura, right? And your child is missing?
Yes. Her name is Vanra. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been sucking Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled
Yeah.
around the flaming fist.
Yes. The blushing mermaid down by the docks I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Arcana, examine the Flaming Fist. She's a typical fist, they never listen. It's not very responsible to take a kid to a tavern. I'm listening, tell me what happened. Examine the Flaming Fist, see if we can figure out what magic is on her. I kind of wish we had Detect Thoughts active at the moment. Although usually if there's an option for Detect Thoughts, it gives us the chance anyway. But it's like if she's not able to speak or think about it, maybe we could pull it from her thoughts. Yeah, let's examine her though. DC 18. I will definitely take some guidance. So we've got a reasonable chance. About 50-50. That's good enough.
Someone or something has tampered with her memory.
What were we discussing?
Happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Be searched for your daughter. Someone has tampered with the Flaming Fist's memory, perhaps a hag. I'll help you find your daughter. Forget the fist. Tell me everything you know. This is infuriating. I'm leaving. Someone has tampered with the Flaming Fist's memory, perhaps a hag.
A hag? Preposterous. No such creature would dare set foot in the city.
Don't scare me more than I already am. What would a hag want with my Vanra? She's just lost. That's all.
Sure.
I'm so afraid. And so tired. I've been looking night and day, everywhere I could. I've no family, and Vanra's father isn't around. The Flaming Fist were my last resort.
I'll help you find your daughter.
You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
Was anyone else with you? You must have had some witnesses, surely. I'll head to the Blushing Mermaid now. Was anyone else with you?
No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one.
You must have some witnesses, surely.
Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
I'll head there now.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Will do. So, you thought you had a clue before your memory was wiped. Does that mean there is a clue somewhere? Lodged by an anonymous elf who declined to give address, reports a suspicious character hanging around the manor, Filgrave. Manor Filgrave is where the undead guy was, right? Logged by Eloise Thurman, resident of Rampton, reports neighbors making house calls late at night, failing to make offering at Shrine of Umberley, claims these to be evidence of absolute worship. And lodged by Heyman Arst, resident of Rivington, claims children's toys have been sabotaged by bad faith actors within the city, failed to provide evidence. Well, that one's true, but we have dealt with it. All of these cases would be stealing to get into. Probably only if we take something.
Tempers are rising.
Nope.
It's clear not everything you find is at your
Grr.
disposal.
Thought I could at least look. Fine, fine.
My wife and I have been waiting half the day.
They're just
Are you not gonna help
wanting to be
us?
difficult.
Take that tour with me again.
So,
You'll be called when you're called.
yeah. I guess no clues here. Where's the Blushing Mermaid? I don't think we found that. Ah, down here. So let's go to the Lower City Central Wall and make our way to the Blushing Mermaid, which is sort of southwest-ish, this way. I guess let's point that forward. Through here.
Cameron ain't a good mason.
Right. That's the park that we got accosted in. I think we'll head down this way because it's somewhere new. It's also in our general correct direction.
It's street art. If you don't like it, you can literally walk away.
I quite like it, actually.
Oh, well,
I didn't really look at it,
nice to
but I'm
hear.
sure it's nice.
thanks.
Yeah. I approve.
It's precisely in times.
These artist types are always so soft, aren't they? You make one little comment and their egos crumble to dust.
I mean, no one really likes their work being insulted or complained about, artist or not.
Look, pal. You want a broadsheet? You'll have to wait. I'm taking my break. You got a problem with that? Talk to the Gazetteers Guild. I got rights, you know.
You definitely have rights. I would not try and stop your break, and the...
I can't. Sorry, I can't sell you the broadsheet yet. Got to take my stinky break first.
The Gazetteers Guild is not going to listen to me. They've made that abundantly clear. Beehive's goods and wares. Honest vendor. Some random fists and people. Ah, we saw them before. Let's head this way into the darkness. Yeah. We're still going generally the right way. Do we want to check out... No, I should probably not delay terribly much as we're looking for a missing child. I was like, I could just go check out every shop on the way.
Might have to switch to ale if the water supply keeps failing. Though as I'm sure you agree, Kin, the Mornthrex swill in this city is no match for a good Tymanthran brew.
I agree with whatever you said.
You here for water too? No bother, it's broken. Just like the rest of our public services.
I'm sure, what's his name? The new Lord Mayor will definitely take care of that.
We could be fired for this.
How did it starts with a G? How did his name escape my mind?
Tell that to Glitterbeard. He'll have our heads.
Cash guards.
I'm off the clock, Ducarl. Or I would be if it weren't for this blithering idiot. If you've got business at the counting house, it's just down the road.
Gortash, that's the name. Man, how did that escape me?
Neat, isn't it? But why am I... Oh, wait. I had a shift at the counting house. Oops.
Are you okay?
Try to stand up straight.
Drunk. I'm guessing this is the blushing mermaid. Okay.
Have you seen the latest issue of Baldur's Mouth? Why are some people so awful? I just can't believe it.
Yeah, I don't know. They say terrible things about me, and none of it's true.
If I'm not swinging a hammer working, I'm swigging a mug here drinking.
Okay. Any of you see anything? Child went missing?
Keep bloody wits about you in here. The captain is trying to keep it hush-hush. But I heard a kid got nabbed.
That's what I'm here for. I know, the child's called Venra, right? It's awful. What happened? The child is in the dump. They deserve to be nabbed. Whoa. Whoa. No. What happened?
Dunno. Just heard whispers. But this all kicked off when we started letting just anyone waltz into the city. Some folks have started breaking into places too. Spotted a bunch of misfits sneaking into one of them boarded up houses. Animals. Lord Gortash will sort all this out. Just you wait.
Okay. Yeah, so they're letting people into the city. Hags can appear as just normal people. But misfits sneaking into a boarded up house. Wonder if that's the hag and their people.
It's funny.
I was reading the most awful things in the paper the other day about these scoundrels running amok, and you remind me... Oh, dear.
Yeah.
My friend dared me to come here alone for a couple of mugs of ale. So here I am.
You were dared to come here for ale? What kind of a dare is that?
Just be sure you're back before dawn.
Sven. Hello.
You're going on a date? Are you joking? The city is a hair's breadth from violence, and we're shipping off at first light.
So? I'll be back by then.
Mate, you'd be late to your own funeral. Look, skip the date, and I'll take you out the next time we port, alright?
Oh, failed the insight. Army's the Absolute could attack at any moment, and you're worried about a date? She's right, you should leave the city while you have the chance. Yeah. Get to safety, man.
See? The slightly creepy eavesdropper agrees with me. I'll sweeten the deal. Come back tonight, and I'll give you the good hammock.
Bloody hells. You're like a stray with a bone. Fine, but only because it's you asking.
Cool.
Only a couple of hundred.
Do we get any other dialogue with you?
I have a date to get to. Finish your bloody drink.
I'll finish it in my own damn time, thank you very
No.
much.
She seemed like she might work here or something, so I was just checking. Bosun Gannet. I need information.
No pissing or shitting. If you break it, you pay for it. Any fighting and Captain Grizzly will shank you. Got it?
Got it. I'll follow the rules. What do you sell here? I'm here about the missing girl, Vanra. What if I really, really need to use the latrine? I'll follow the rules.
Good. Welcome to the Blushing Mermaid.
No, I was just trying to get on your good side. I still want to talk.
If you're here to complain that the booze tastes like piss, I know. Anything else?
I'm here about the missing girl, Vanra.
Gods above. Not again. You pull a knife on me like the last one and you're getting a boot, you hear?
I don't use knives, I use magic. Who pulled a knife on you? Don't think a tough guy like you would be scared of a little knife. I'd love to see you try and kick me out. Who pulled a knife on you?
That woman, Lara, Laura, whatever her bloody name is. She was screaming her head off about some kid. Tore the place apart. Bloody disturbing. Captain Grizzly had to clock her in the end. Threw her out on her arse. Good riddance.
Huh. I mean, I guess she's at her wit's end, missing child and all. But yeah.
If you had to choose the rat one or the blonde one, which should I? Which would you choose?
What are you talking about?
Red one or blonde one?
Blonde every time. Red is the easy choice. Red, it's the easy choice.
You're right. So right.
I know I am.
Bosun, a red ale.
That was not what I assumed they were asking about. But sure. Alright, there should be a captain around that might know things.
Unless the maid is on fire. Shut up. Actually,
Captain.
just leave me to burn. Oh, blood. Can't a captain be bloody hungover in peace? Oh. Why, hello there. Captain Grizzly at your service. What can I do for a long drink of water like yourself?
Okay, you're a bit intense, but doesn't the captain need a ship? We're in a ship, kind of. Attached to a ship, whatever. I'm here about a missing girl, Vanra.
Oh, not this claptrap again.
Yep.
Listen, Laura was here, all right? Knocking back pints like there's no tomorrow. But she was alone. I saw head nor ass of this so-called kid, and when we tried to kick her out, she pulled a knife on my front man. Bet she didn't tell you that bit, huh?
No, she didn't. If Laura's daughter isn't here, where is she? How do I know you're not lying? Yeah, if her daughter isn't here, where is she? I mean, she's not gonna know if she hasn't seen the kid. Seems like a silly question. But still, in case she has some information, I'll ask it.
Not a notion. But not a soul has seen this so-called Vanra of hers, myself included. Look, I know Laura from my pirating days. She ran with Bart Blackdagger's crew. Heard they tossed her overboard when she gutted the bosun over a game of cards. Now, I'd no beef with her before this. All are welcome in the maid. But threatening my staff, claiming we took her kid, she's bonkers. Dangerous. Next time she pulls a knife on me and mine, someone might die. Something has to be done.
What are you suggesting? I'll talk to her, see if I can calm her down. Just pay Laura off. That usually works. No. The child is missing. I just want to get to the bottom of this. Yeah, I'm going to just go with number 4. I'm not really interested in your guys' fighting amongst yourselves. I'm just looking for the missing child.
Gods. Do I have to spell it out for you? There is no child. Laura is mad as a box of frogs. She's dangerous. And I couldn't call myself a captain if I stood by and did nothing. I hate that it's come to this, but I'll pay a hoard of gold to whoever scuppers her. Permanently.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's insane. I'll do it. I need to think about it. Absolutely not. I refuse to do your dirty work. No, that's insane.
No less insane than lying about having a kid. If you don't do it, I'll find someone else. You can make it painless. Not everyone will.
Absolutely not. I refuse to do your dirty work.
Oh, you're no fun. I wanted you to stain your soul with the blood of an innocent mother.
What is wrong with you?
Guess I'll just decorate the room with your insides. They'll match my new carpet beautifully.
You're the hag. Well, you were easy to find.
Hello, Petal. Miss me?
Wait, Auntie Ethel, I killed you. I killed you. The hell's you doing here? Ready yourself to attack. I killed you.
Did you think you were the first? That I didn't plan for it, Petal? Marina ran off with the child I was promised. Because of you. So I had to find myself a new one. And little Vanra was so very tasty.
You ate Vanra, you monster. What an awful way to die. Look at her stomach. That's so evil, even I'm impressed. Yeah, let's look at her stomach. I'm not curious what that's gonna tell us. But yeah.
I'm already showing. Doesn't it suit me so well? Vanra sits in my belly, growing fat with power. In time, I'll vomit her up and have myself a fresh young hag to train. Unfortunately, that leaves me in a pickle. For while I love to rip your guts out, I shouldn't. Exertion is bad for the baby, you know. So, walk away. Walk away. and let me a fine hag make.
Yeah, I got a potion for you. Wish I could see her level. She was level 5. And if she still is, which she won't be because that'd be way too easy, then it'd be a super easy fight. I'm just wondering how much they've leveled her up in the time we've been leveling up ourselves. No, surrender the child immediately. Make me a better offer. Finally, surrender the child immediately.
What? You'll kill me? Touch me, and the girl dies. And I'll simply return, stronger than ever. A woman in my condition should be relaxing in the bath, not dealing with this nonsense. I leave you to my crew, matey. And should you somehow survive, stay away, or Vanra will suffer.
Huh. So, are you all just red caps? Yeah. Okay. I was like, has she bewitched all the workers here? But no. They're just red caps. Therefore, I don't have to feel bad about killing them. Level 4. Level 4. Are you guys all level 4 red caps? Yeah. Brilliant. This is going to be an absolute piece of cake. 110 health, though. That's not necessarily so easy. I suppose Astarion can run the farthest, so perhaps I should have him take out some of the farther away guys.
Yes.
Good, I was just checking to make sure I didn't have that activated. And last. Perfect. Scratch. Just go do stuff, I guess. Good job. Let's have you take out the nearby ones in order to keep our casters safe. Looks good.
Gonna finger your eye holes.
Gross. 80% for deck saves on them. Casting spells gets me to 75. No, 85. Why are you 75? I guess they have different stats. Yeah, some of the ones with the bandanas are 87 health rather than the 110. Cool. And are apparently easier to hit as well. Still 80 either way. And then attacking with the weapon, 65. Which is somehow even worse. Can't really get to a position to attack them. So just hit this one, please. Or not. Alright, so how do I want to win this fight? Because we could go with haste. Kind of don't want to use any high-level spells because I'm not sure how bad things are going to get with the hag. Wherever she teleported to. Probably down in the cellar if I had to bet. Yeah. I mean, Shocking Grasp is always a good call for not using spell slots and hitting hard. Could have Shadowheart actually cast Create Water on a big area to hit a lot of them so that then my electricity spells are more effective. It's an idea. What? You're using Bloodlust, which is a healing, on Maggoty Jim. Who is Maggoty Jim? Oh, you're... Redcap's bloodthirsty cries fill one of its allies with Bloodlust. It heals when it kills a creature and can attack 3 times. Yeah, go for it. I'll do the Silent Backlash just to give you some damage, but... we've got quite a few turns until it gets to Maggoty Jim. Hopefully, we can kill him first. Or I suppose better yet, just kill Blunder Bob to then end the spell.
Such priests. I want them.
Okay. We've got 2 of them that are enchanted. You. And you. I guess Scratch, help out with this one. Nice crit. Well done.
Shall we cut and run?
I would rather you do your attacks here, but I don't really want you to take this hit. So let's turn off sneak attack. Then offhand attack this guy. Perfect. That'll allow you to move over here without risking getting attacked.
With pleasure.
There you go. That ended the bloodlust on this one. But you can't get back over here. That's a shame. Let's do a cunning dash. So you are the other one casting a spell. We can't get over to you. Alright, Astarion, we'll just send you over to help out with this one. Why not?
I will ascend.
Okay, Lae'zel, I was wanting you to finish this one off. And I still think that's a fine choice. How did killing him... Oh, because Shadowheart's now on the same turn as us. I was like, how did that get Shadowheart up? Was he somehow keeping her down? But no. I don't think we're going to reasonably be able to kill him. Although it's a concentration spell. You might be able to deal with his concentration, but you might take the attack of opportunity, but I'm willing to risk that. She's got a high AC.
This is your end.
Good miss. Unfortunately, he's kept up his concentration.
Concentrate.
Shadowheart. Can you hit him hard? Perfect. Still has his concentration. Yeah, not ideal. Do I think I can do anything about this? I mean, I could... I can't actually get over to him because of them blocking the way. So, probably not Shocking Grasp. I could still do a Firebolt. Hope for a high roll.
Here we go again.
Still kept his concentration. Alright. You're sitting at 5 health. I just really don't want this guy getting 3 attacks. It's going to be bad news, particularly because Shadowheart's already bleeding and half dead. So fine. We will use that to get another spell off. Goodbye. Your bloodlust is over, and I'm going to step back. Oh.
Not going to last much longer.
Yikes. That was a serious hit. Where did you come from?
I'm not going to last much longer.
Yeah, I noticed that. So we could try and do the same thing of non-sneak attack him so I can walk away and then attack someone else. Lae'zel, can you do anything serious about... Can you get to this guy? You can. You're the one... Yeah, you're the one concentrating.
Let my name be known.
He is making some awesome concentration saves. Which isn't good for me. Yeah. Darn. Alright, what are we gonna do about you? And Shadowheart. I mean, you're nearly dead. So let's get an attack in here. Then we can move over here. Offhand attack there. It did kill him.
Yes, here.
So that resolves that. Then... I guess just go back up to this guy. It's fine. Scratch. Do what you can. Perfect. Thanks, man.
Can't afford to let up.
Shadowheart. You are in bad shape. So... we'll just do Cure Wounds as, I don't know, a 5th level spell. It's a bit excessive.
Take Cure.
That was nowhere near the level of healing I was hoping for a 5th level spell. 26 hit points? Huh. Alright. You'll survive another turn, that's what matters. Shocking Grasp, or do I want to just use... Because Shocking Grasp gets me an additional 5 damage. But this is already... potentially 6 damage higher on the highest number. Yeah, Shocking Grasp probably theoretically is slightly better on average.
Try me.
There you go. Still left him at 3 hit points.
Time to move.
Alright. Scratch. Have fun. Missed on a 70% with advantage.
Victory awaits.
Awesome.
This is your end.
Good crit.
Ethel again.
Good crit again.
Hoping she'd found some remote bog to rot in.
I was hoping she was dead. That was in fact my thought. Alright, do you guys have anything of interest? No. Do you guys have anything to say about this fight that just went on?
What were those monsters? If there is so much as a scratch on you, I'm going to ruin Grizzly.
Dad, breathe. I'm all right. And you, thank you for stopping those, whatever they were.
Redcaps, you're welcome. Alright, yep. Seems like there's not much going on. Let's head down to the cellar.
You want a drink?
Although I probably should have
Let's get on with it.
taken a short rest. I don't want to risk. I'm betting there's not any sort of time crunch. But just in case there is. I mean, there's never time crunches. But we've got lots of potions.
Careful, I bite.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Kind of an absurd number of potions, so we'll send a stack to Astarion because he's also hurt.
Trust no one.
Drink that. There. Good as new. I should rest soon though, because spell-wise we are getting low. What do you think? Definitely looks like there are rooms hiding back here. Like, I could imagine this is a explodable path to somewhere, given that we've got the barrels of fire wine stacked up in a brokenish section. Avenge the hag survivors, save Vanra. Yeah. So we can either go the long way around, or I'm betting there's a secret entrance. I would have thought here, but that's looking
Farther can I go?
more likely. So let's pull back, everyone, just in case things are explosive, because there's multiple barrels around, and I don't know how big the explosion's going to go. And put down a quick save, because if this does explode too far... Did that not actually open a path? It's just a fake secret path. Oh. Hello? Never mind. It just took a long time. Whoa, camera. My camera's jammed. There we go. Let's head on through.
Something over there.
Yeah, lever to probably open the door the normal way. The hag appears to be through here. Send everyone in before the door closes behind us or something.
Oh, the big tough hero finally showed up.
Yeah.
I told you, Petal, you can't hurt me without killing little Vanra. I have you beat, so do the heroic thing. Die.
I prefer not to die, thank you. That's where you're hiding.
Darlings.
And yeah, we heard of some...
You dare challenge Grizzly? Captain I'll slit you from head to heel.
The hag dies, the child does too.
Yeah, we heard that there are mushrooms that keep hags alive. Yeah, and they've got masks on. Mask of Terror, Vengeance, yada yada. Captain Grizzly is here. Interesting. So we've got a level 5 hag. Level 5. You guys do have different... Level 11 hag. You're the real one. Here. I think. We have one potion. That's what I'm nervous about. So... I don't want to do this fight again. Particularly with her being level 11 now. Sister of the Seeing Pearl? And there's 3 invisible hag clones that I'm sure, just like last time, are going to be able to do full spell casting with their own spell slots without any problem. Do I use up Astarion's action to throw? Yeah, I think I do.
On the way.
So we'll send you up here. You should still be able to move forward. No, that was the limit of your movement. Well, that was a mistake on my part then. Oh well. If we go into inventory, specifically go to Varric's inventory.
Still on my feet.
Grab the Hag's Bane. Send that to Astarion. Astarion. Let's have you throw. I'm going to toss down a quick save, because we've had issues in the past where potions don't go where they're expected. Or don't have an effect when they should. Do I necessarily need to hit her, or is it sufficient to just break it on the ground underneath her? Don't know.
What did you... Stay down, Vanra! Oh.
Release Vanna right now. That's it. Cough her up, Hag. Or simply watch. Yeah, cough her up, Hag.
No! Stay down!
Although now we need to keep Vanna safe.
You cost me afresh, young hag! I'm going to paint the wall with your guts, you little shit stain!
Oh, you're able to just run away mid-combat. I approve. And no, you were supposed to run. You have 6 hit points. She's not in initiative, which means there's not really anything I can do to try and aid her. I'm just worried that someone's going to use area attacks that are going to blast her. Alright. And because I wasted my movement getting to here, I now need to... I should have just thrown the potion from down there. But whatever. We need to... Cunning Dash. So that I can step forward. Target is too far. No, it's not. Okay, and this should be a sneak attack. There you go. Half dead. In one attack. That's what I'm looking for. But then... Pull back, please, because you have a tendency to get, you know, knocked into chasms and killed, Astarion. And I would prefer that not to happen again. You didn't attack. You have a... Oh, you have a bow. Right. Let's put you here to dissuade them from using their bow, but also not being in a direction you're likely to get shoved off a cliff.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Alright. How do we want to hurt this hag? What do you have going on at level 11? Well, in the layer, the hag and her doubles have magic resistance. The hag has a +5 bonus to saving throws for each nearby Pearl Spore Bells. +5 saving throw for each nearby, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Currently nauseous, can't take actions because you're poisoned. Excellent. Dark vision, magic resistance. So ideally we need to take these out. Oh, they have so much health. Are you weak to fire? You are not. Linked with her fell magic, these mushrooms keep Antiathel alive until they are destroyed. Fungal resistance and volatile fungus. This Pearl Spore Bell will explode when destroyed, dealing damage and leaving a poisonous surface behind. Immune to poison and psychic. I feel like I should keep Varric focused on these, since apparently they gain, or she gets resistance to spells while they're alive. So what's my heaviest damaging spells? I mean, technically this does more than Firebolt, but only by a little. I forgot that I have Black Hole. I want to use that at some point. Same with raising 4 ghouls could be interesting. This is probably the fight to bring out some ghouls. Oh, I get to choose the locations. Even better. Yeah, just in the direction of each of the minions. I think that's fine. Do I control the ghouls? Yes. He's got 5 minions next to his portrait. Fantastic. Yeah, I think that's a perfectly fine turn for Varric. Let's tuck you away, so hopefully you won't get sniped very easily.
Can't give up. Not now.
Alright. Oh, do the ghouls not get a turn? Because it should have been that ghoul next. And it was not. How do we take care of these things? I guess, is there harm in killing Auntie Ethel first? Probably not. So you've got a magic resistance 1% chance. Yeah. How about that? So we could just do physical attacks, but I think I'm going to leave that to Astarion and Lae'zel. Target can't be an inanimate object. That's fine, I suppose. We moved you forward. Then had you attack. 100% chance to hit. Do you have Blight? Because Blight specifically is for attacking plants, yeah? Or something like Flame Strike could be fun. I don't remember what Blight looks like. But I don't think you have it. Yeah. Wish these were organized better. So yeah, I could go with something 4 to 24. Do I want to just Flame Strike? Seems a bit excessive. And I'm worried it's going to set off other stuff. Given that we, you know, have barrels around and whatnot. Don't really want to kill you because you're wearing a mask, right? Yeah, so you're probably not guilty. No. I mean, up to 60 damage does feel good. We could summon a planar ally. Or there's Conjuring Elementals. That water elemental was awesome. And these don't have any sort of resistance to water, as much as it feels like they should. How did we... What was that spell? Because we've used it before. Did I get rid of it from your known spells? Kinda looks like it. Old person. Yeah, maybe I did. Or maybe you just have more spells than currently fit here. If we go to your spell book. Because I thought it was Shadowheart who cast it. Maybe it was Jaheira. In which case, that's not helpful. But it also wasn't that high level of a spell to my memory. And we could just go planar ally. Throwing out a bunch of high-level spells. So I could get a Ginny, a Deva, or a Cambion to aid us in this fight. Sure. It's a spell we haven't used yet. Summon me a Deva, please. Right here. We're going a bit all out in this fight. I think it's fine. So you guys don't have identities that I'm aware of. Just Mask of Servitude. Your names are the masks. But you also have the Ephemeral Whispers. Presumably you are also wearing a mask. Yeah, but you have a real name. You're a real person. So definitely want to keep you alive if possible.
I will ascend.
Alright, Lae'zel, I need you to wreck this hag. Hello? The path clearly showed you going up this ladder and attacking where you definitely had the actions to do it. And then when I clicked, you chose to walk a different route than the path it showed? Thanks for that. That was definitely what I was wanting from you. Alright, Misty step over to here. Good stuff. No, don't miss. 2 misses on our 80% chance attacks.
Stay away.
Oh, you succeeded. You failed. I wonder if these are the same people from the last time. I can't remember if we kept them alive or what the deal was. So I could have you attack. You do 9 to 42 damage. Wrathful Smite, 10 to 48 damage. Radiant and Psychic. The Psychic would be ignored. You have Revivify, just available. Sure, Wrathful Smite on the mushrooms. Why not? That just is not a ton of damage, but thanks for trying. Oh, I don't control the ghouls. Well, that's scary. You are casting Curse of Regret. 2d4 plus 2 is nothing. Takes some psychic damage every turn and becomes vulnerable to psychic damage. Okay. Psionic Dominance. When an enemy within 60 feet targets you with a spell of a level that is lower than or equal to your proficiency bonus, you can use a reaction to nullify this spell. So this one I hit them for a little bit of damage. This one just nullifies it. Okay. Basically a free counter spell without having to use my counter spell if the spell level is low enough. Neat. Oh, that ghoul took a big hit. Did you kill the ghoul? Did you kill the ghoul in a single turn. Because, yikes. Alright, poisoned isn't great, but it's fine. Whoa, that mushroom just healed for 100? Alright, let's take out the hag. I am done with you. Hopefully when you're dead, everything else becomes easier, but the 100 healing there, that's certainly a thing. You aren't quite dead. That is a shame. Alright, can you take out the hag? No. What if you flew 60 feet? Then probably yes. Go over here. Take out the hag for me, please. And go with a Wrathful Strike just because. Or you can just miss. That's fine too. Those ghouls are incredibly weak. Alright, so Healing Pearl. At the start of its turn, this mushroom, keeping Anti-Ethel alive, regains all of its hit points unless some effect prevents it from restorative healing. Well then, can I do Bone Chill? Yes. Let's do Bone Chill on this. Great camera angle. I'm assuming that worked. Yeah. So I'm going to have to Bone Chill every turn while everyone else works on taking out the mushrooms. Good to know. Oh, who are you going after? The hag? No, you're just focused on that Mask of Servitude. Command flee. I don't want you commanding me to flee. I'm busy. It's a first level spell. Why can't I use... Is that a once per day ability that I had? Whatever, counter spell. Alright. Shadowheart. You're probably not going to be great at taking on Ethel. So... Firebolt this for me. 100% with disadvantage. Perfect. Just do a little bit of damage because it can't heal this turn. Scratch. Distract this guy, please. There we go. All the hags are down. You guys are still here, though. Let's get you as far as you can in a jump. Then I want you over here hitting this thing a whole bunch. Not quite dead. Good, good, good. And they come back. Yikes. Fully healed. Fully healed. Alright. So top priority is taking down the fungus. Without question. We just need to ignore the hags until then. This one's going to be the hard part. because we can't really get people over there. What to do with you, Astarion? Can't really get you to jump there. Because I might be able to get him to jump onto there, maybe. If I had him dash over to here and then jump. And then do a sneak attack. Can you sneak attack a fungus? I don't know. But we might be doing our attacks on that one next. Arbitrarily chosen just because. Let's get you to dash over to here. Hopefully no attacks of opportunity on the way. You're fine. Then jump. That's too far. So it's a valid location, you just can't jump that far. Okay, I could give him the potion of glorious vaulting, or yeah, whatever it is. Vault. It's somewhere. We have a bunch of them, I think. We open up everyone's inventory. Vaulting? Vaulting? Vault. There we go. Potion of glorious vaulting. Yeah. Send some to... Just have Astarion drink it from Shadowheart's inventory. Alright. Did that work? It did. Can you jump? Oh, that was your bonus action. Right. Mistakes were made. It's fine. So I could just have you do a sneak attack shot. Can't sneak attack. That's a shame. I could use the arrow of transportation. Transposition, rather. Fire arrow, arrow of roaring thunder. Just use a fire arrow. So not sneak attack, fire arrow, just shoot it. There you go. It's a reasonable amount of damage. I guess pull back. Yeah, the fact the hag came back fully healed, that's not cool. Alright, you. You want to come over here and... Or not. Fly. If you want to come over here. And attack this. What did you say? You wanted your something. It's gone now. Also, they explode, which I think we read about and I ignored, but good to know. Oh, goodbye, Scratch. You soak damage. That's what you're here for. Okay, so now I need to do Chill Touch, or Bone Chill, whatever we're calling it, on this mushroom, so that you don't get to heal. Yep. I guess that's my turn. It's kind of a shame. I'm such a powerful sorcerer, and I'm just using Bone Chill cantrip, which is fine. We do additional damage because it's a cantrip, and blah, blah, blah. Just feels like I could be doing more. Curse of Regret. Vulnerable to psychic damage. I can't keep using all of my... on 2 targets. So probably on the both of you. Yeah, I don't want to keep using all of my spells. We'll just cast Curse of Regret on Lae'zel. Needs 14 to save and rolled a 6. Whenever you fail a saving throw, you can roll again using the new result instead. Sure. Apparently still failed. Alright, Shadowheart. Target is too far. Well then, can you get closer?
On I go.
Go away. There we go. Bit more damage, always great. Hey, Ghoul survived. Well done, you. Lae'zel. I can do a similar thing with your bow. Like, there's no need for you to actually use your sword. You can get 3 attacks even with a bow. You don't do that much damage, unfortunately. Menacing on it? Not surprised that doesn't work. Could have her grab some specialized arrows from Astarion. You've got 1. Does a tiny bit of extra damage. Or that seemed like basically normal damage. Was it just that that one pushes? Because that's less useful. Astarion.
The dance macabre.
Hand over an amount of your specialized arrows, please. Probably not necrotic. I don't know why these are not stacked together. Not to Varric. To Lae'zel. But sure, that'll give her a few more shots.
I am fury. I am death.
I can't use specialized ammunition. Okay, that's the last of your actions. I could probably have had her jump as well, because she actually does have a great jump. Whatever. Like, I'm hoping they survive, but I'm not overly focused on it. Whoa. That's a lot that suddenly just happened all at once. Does any of that change what we're doing here? I don't think so. No. Alright, so Astarion could jump over there. But I'll take this shot anyway.
Thousand of you, you peasant.
Unable to jump while immobile. Are we immobile? You're frightened for some reason. Well, that's problematic. So there's not a lot you can do if you're stuck here. Hide, please. I don't know why, but just hide. I would be glad to have you take that mask off of you. Let's have you fly over to... Can't get all that way. Alright, then go attack the hag. Just for the fun of it.
Bloody clever clogs.
Goodbye, ghoul. Yeah, I don't think that summoning ghouls is worth a 5th level spell, if I'm perfectly honest. Alright, you are kind of in my way. Do I think from here I'll have line of sight on that? I might. But I can't say it with confidence. And I am going to take an attack of opportunity getting by. I could jump, actually. Still take the attack of opportunity, but that allows me to have a lot more movement, which is what matters here. Ow. Yep, I know. Do the jump. It's all part of the plan. Dude, why do you get 2 reactions? Thank you. You're only allowed to attack me once. At least that's how I understood things worked. I don't want to be that close to the hag. I can fly. What am I doing? What's my fly speed? Fly 60. What on earth am I doing? I mean, I would have still taken the hit, I'm sure. But seriously. Alright. Bone chill on you. I'm chilling the bones of that mushroom. As you do, you know. Alright, Shadowheart. You can get sort of central of our group. I think all of us are hurt. And I would like to see you attempt Mass Cure Wounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well give it to you. I could use it on a ghoul, but I think that hurts them, probably. So we'll just call that good.
Take you.
There we go. Got a bit of healing in. And then drink a potion. Lae'zel, you could jump. That uses a bit of your movement, but it's probably fine. How close are you to being able to shoot that? You still need to move a bit forward.
My path be true.
And then if I wanted you to shoot with fire arrows on that. There you go, that's doing some extra damage. Yeah, just have to take the time to kill the stupid mushrooms, then we can actually start fighting Auntie Ethel again. Still can't believe that she came back fully healed after we killed her. That is just rude. Boon of Servitude. You regain a bunch of hit points each turn, and your AC increases by 2. Casting it on one of the other masks. I don't really care. I'm fine with you guys healing yourselves, because I'm not actually trying to kill you. So just take a random hit. Which is which, I wonder. Am I here or am I there? The more the merrier. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Let's have you dash. Are you still frightened? No. So you can actually move. Yeah? Yes. Alright, so dash. Get yourself up here. Because I could use another fire arrow, but I remember he has this firebolt, which also doesn't miss. Ah, still not quite enough. Could have him do a mobile shot. Once per short rest. 8 to 16, that should be enough. Target is too far. No. Well, that's disappointing. We'd use a bonus action to get closer, but that defeats the whole purpose. Alright, take a shot at her. Yeah, you're the level 11. The others are level 5. It's pretty easy to tell who's who. And the kid is still alive, which is really good. Because she was working real hard to kill Mayrina in the previous fight. But maybe she's hoping that if the child survives, then she can eat it again or something. Let's have you fly over to here, and you can take the burst damage from the hit. There we go. Yep, your mushrooms. What a shame. Then fly back over to here. Not enough resources. Well, fine then. Okay, this is probably going to be a problem. Alright, so you no longer have your resistances and whatnot, so now I can actually just attack you. Which I guess I'm going to just do. Could go with higher level spells, but 3 to 30 is fine. Because yeah, Lightning Bolt is 8 to 48. Nah. Path interrupted. Is it? No. Perfect. You're at 50 hit points left. And now we're all just going to focus down the hag. Curse of Regret on 3 targets. Meh. Alright, now we can do some real damage. 70%. And gives advantage to the next person, which would be Lae'zel. $45. No, not that. 56 with that. No, I think we'll just go with a Guiding Bolt. It's fine. Miss. No problem. Lae'zel, I want you back to melee attacks, please. That is what you're best at. Give me a jump over to there, so you're not taking the attack of opportunity. Oh, you're taking attack of opportunity regardless, because of this idiot. Oh well. Still, it's fine. Yep. Then we'll have you again try and jump over to here. Hopefully he doesn't get multiple attacks of opportunity. I'm gonna do a menacing strike. See if I can get you frightened. Or dead. You're Vanra, right? Yeah, who knows? Because she said that while the child was in her, she was infusing it with her haggish energy or so whatever. Wonder what that's gonna do to the child. Like, yeah, you've gotten spit out. But how much of that energies did you absorb? How different are you going to be? You're Vanna, right? Your mom sent me. You're safe now. The hag can't hurt you anymore. Stop mumbling. Or just leave. Yeah, you're Vanna, right? Your mom sent me. No, don't run off. There are dangers. Alright, you guys.
The last time for
chatter.
Can I help you?
Have you seen Auntie? I need to find her before they come back.
Yeah, sorry.
Auntie has my baby. Where is he? Where is my baby?
Yeah, that's bad for you.
I've raided warships, fought every beastie the sea can throw at you, and I've never flinched. Not once. But Ethel? Umberly's tits. She snapped her fingers and had me. I would have died for her. Wanted to. Then you showed up, armed to the teeth. You could have killed me, been right to, but you didn't. You have an old captain's thanks.
Huh. Okay, we are Lae'zel at the moment. I'm glad you're alright. I've dealt with her before, knew what to do. Thanks, is that it? I've dealt with her before, I knew what to do.
Knowing and doing are two different beasts, and one is a hell of a lot harder than the other. You're welcome in the Maid, anytime. The old girl is as much your home as she is mine, and I'll gut anyone who says otherwise.
Any chance you'd be willing to help us when the Absolute gets here? No? Okay.
What to do?
Alright, what can we do about these guys' masks? Because I thought last time there was a penalty if we pulled the mask off or something. But we could potentially knock them out. Take the mask off of them. But they don't have names, so it probably isn't worth the effort. They're not... they're not real people. Whatever, we'll talk to the last one. And then go find Laura. Make sure that she's okay.
Auntie! Where is Auntie?
Yeah, you guys are going to be in a bad state. Because... you're stuck with a mask that forces you to want Auntie's help. Or want to help Auntie. But she's gone now. Hopefully permanently, because we dealt with the spores. This episode is already incredibly overlong. So, I think I'm going to end the episode here. And then next time we will... loot this place, finish exploring the Blushing Mermaid, etc. And then go report back to Laura. Because I don't want to just leave now, but it feels weird to... yeah, it feels weird to leave this area undone because there's more places to explore. So yeah, we're going to do the exploring here. Hopefully the child isn't in any danger anymore. So we don't need to rush back there. That's the plan. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you then. Bye.